What's up, guys? Oh, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. What is freaking up, you guys? Welcome to Fluffernutter Live, episode 16. That's crazy that I'm on YouTube. It's a whole new platform. Johnny, we got you on Instagram Live. That's good. Got that set up. This is scary, doing one on a full production setup like this. This is kind of, I don't know how to handle this. Welcome, guys. Everything's going to be pretty much what you're already used to, in the sense of doing the Fluffernutter Live and stuff. But a few things have changed, clearly. One, on YouTube. Two, I have a co-host whose name is Johnny. I'll be bringing him on here in a second. So, if you guys are watching this, any of you guys on Instagram, highly recommend, switch over, go to YouTube. It's way better there. I can get your comments. I can bring them on the screen and everything. I'm only live on here because I want you guys that are following me from Instagram to know that, hey, I'm not doing them on here anymore. I will for a little bit, but we'll see how this goes. Alex Hefner, hold up, this is what I mean. Watch this, boom. Brought you on screen. I'm better than any news organization. I can bring people on like that. All right, let me do this. I want to make a sandwich, and I want to make the sandwich in the same time that I'm bringing on Johnie Gonzalez. So, Johnie Gonzalez, welcome to your first Fluffernutter episode as a co-host.
Yeah. So do I get like a Fluffernutter or?
You're in Florida, man. You gotta. Didn't you say? Don't you have like a Puerto Rican version of like a Fluffernutter?
Sort of. There is. It's like cheese whiz and like this ham mix. It's really ghetto, but it's delicious. Anyone who's gone to a Hispanic party, I was gonna say Puerto Rican, but it's more like a Hispanic thing. Yeah, you've tasted the little sandwiches, and they're delicious.
Let's see here. Oh, got it. Mom's on here, so we're set. We're good.
Hey,
that's a third of my followers. So, Jack Healy, what's up, man? Got you. See, got his comment in there, bro. I feel so fancy right now. Like, this is crazy. Oh, that's God. Awesome. So, we're going to do something here. Let me go ahead and introduce myself for those who have followed me, because last time I did a Fluffernutter Live was right after I graduated from Blue Line. And for those that are following, like, I don't know if Jack, as an example, I don't remember seeing your name. So I'm not sure if you're someone that's been on here before. Oh, Johnny, this is to you, man. This is what Mom be saying about your sandwiches. Mom, that's racist. You can't judge other people's other races, other countries' food.
Wow, I'm upset. But see, she hasn't tasted it, so she doesn't know. You would think it's nasty, like and then you taste it, you're like, man, this goes great with a beer.
Okay, so my name's Andy. This show is a chaotic collaboration of nothingness. I don't know what its intention is. I did it out of inspiration from John Mayer's Instagram live show called Current Mood, and he would just do these shows on the occasion, and I liked them. I liked what they did. They were inspiring, and I don't know if I want these to be inspiring, but it is something that I wanted. So, and bringing Johnny here, hold on, I'll get to you in a second. I'm important. It's about me right now. So
I'm just here. I'm enjoying the show.
Actually, let me get rid of you real quick. Bye. So I'll bring you back on. I'm sorry. Just kidding. Love your face. I ended up used to do videography, which is why I have this whole. It's why my camera is clearer than Johnny's, because I'm using that bougie equipment. I went to Blue Line Aviation for flight school, and that's where I learned to become a pilot. And now they trust me to teach people how to fly, which is kind of crazy.
Nice.
It's kind of crazy. So that's a thing. Before I came here to North Carolina, Johnie here is in Orlando, Florida, which is where I used to live. And I met Johnie 2014, right?
Yeah.
Years ago.
We go way back.
Yeah. So it was the car community because I worked for a company called Roofsu Imports that imported cars like Skylines and Supras and RX-7s. And we were holding a car show there. And actually, when you met was the day they were testing me to hire me.
Well, they were testing me to do photography, so
Yeah, so they hired the company that I was trying to work for as videography, or actually, I think they wanted to hire me for sales. Yeah, they wanted me for sales at first, and Johnie was there at the car show that this company was making, and Johnie was there doing pictures and stuff. So, and that's when I met you and Bear. That was a thing. We'll have a conversation about that later.
Oh, Bear.
Oh, Bear. So that being said, man, go ahead. Let me switch this over here to Johnie really quick. And while you talk about who you are, where you're from, I'm gonna bring on something. You guys, check this out, right? You're used to being able to see my Fluffernutter lives on Instagram. You're used to able to see the vertical, I don't know, perspective, and you could see the Fluffernutter and everything. And Johnie were trying to figure this out when we were doing test runs. Hold up, we got comments, and I'm gonna get to that. I'll show you what it was because I'm really yeah. So. By the way, all you guys following, things are probably going to go wrong, and Johnie and I are figuring things out as this goes. So we were just winging this.
Just wing it.
Let's see, Ryan Castillo. This is the guy I went to tech school with. Right after basic training, went to tech school. Yeah, Johnie, I'm Hispanic, and I think I would rather have an F. Yeah, that's right. Ryan's on my side.
Okay, to be transparent, I've never had a Fluffernutter, but then again, I've never been a fan of marshmallows. But it's weird because I like Lucky Charms.
Bro, whoa, hold on. I don't think I even knew that. I didn't think I knew you never had a Fluffernutter. Why are you on my show?
I gotta experiment, I guess. I'm gonna have to try one and then try one on the next episode, and then if I don't like it, then it's all your fault, and I'll just
I think we should just make you not ever have one. That'll be just the ironic bit that you're on this show and you've never had one.
I'll get one of those what a Pop-Tart Fluffernutter things maybe. It's close enough.
Let's see here. Carmen Quattro. Oh, hold up. Sorry, I'll get to you second, Carmen. Susan Teacher. I do like Cheese Whiz.
Cheese Whiz. Oh, Cheese Whiz go best on Ritz crackers.
Good job, Johnie. I'm learning. I now know I need the more you know graphic to show on here. Carmen Quattro made it. Carmen Quattro made it. This guy, he was interested in becoming a pilot, and I think he still intends to come to Blue Line. And he actually came and visited and did a tour and everything. I have a question for you, and I want you to comment later, man. Why is your last name Quattro, or is it Quattro? I was
just gonna ask the same thing. Do you have an Audi Quattro or something?
Yeah. So, Ryan Castillo said, "Go way back." Mom, take a breath, Annie. It's going to be okay. Johnie and I talked about this. I am nervous. And it's not even this live thing. I'm just nervous, and it's
gonna be hilarious.
So, all right, Johnie, I'm throwing it over to you here in a second. You guys, so the question comes into play. How is it that you're going to see me make a Fluffernutter and you know that I'm even doing it? I literally found a way to do this. All right. It's this one. Boom. I got a Fluffernutter live cam, and I'm hoping at some point I can actually, hold on, where is it at? Point this way? That way. This. So I'm going to put text here that says Fluffernutter cam or something, so you guys can watch me build this. That being said, hold on. I upgraded my sandwiches. I think I started using this on my old Fluffernutters. Sponsor, just kidding. This is it's expensive, fancy bread. It's got look at this. Hold on. Let me see if it'll show it. You see the white stuff? It makes it look like it has mold. That's fancy flour that they sprinkled on top of it to make it look fancy.
They're just Salt Bay.
So, got that. Got my Jif peanut butter. Got the fluff. Gonna make this sandwich. Johnny, I want you to tell the people who you are, why you're here, where you're from, the whole dealio. Let them know. Let them know.
Cool. Well, I am from Orlando, Florida. I'm here because of this crazy dude, but what I do a little bit. It's weird because it's like, it's only, I don't know, it's weird. So what I do, I own a company called Phoenix Hauling and Debris Removal. What I do is I provide services for...
Way to plug yourself.
Thanks.
Just kidding.
Well, I do. Services for my clients in a slew of avenues, from debris removal, people know it as junk removal, clean outs, yard clean outs, garage clean outs, hoarding, which is fun. Those clean outs are fun. And also do debris removal. I already said that. Demo's huge. Oh my gosh. Yeah, demo. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, because we're going to definitely talk about like real estate and stuff.
Yeah, I've known Andy for close to 10 years. It was funny.
Don't exaggerate.
What's been? How long has it been?
2014, man.
Whatever.
You don't know our anniversary?
No. But yeah, it was funny the way we met because I was a sweaty guy. It was like 90 degrees, and we were taking photography. We're doing photos. I was doing photos of bear on old skylines, and it was hilarious. And I met this kid's like, hey, yeah, I was former military, and I'm doing video. And I was like, hey, cool, yeah, bye. And now we're like best friends. And it's weird.
Yeah, and I think were you there to take pictures of the event or bear?
Yeah, well, both. So I was doing a photo shoot for Bear, and then I was there also to cover the event for their Facebook page as well as their Instagram, and then to just make posters for the office. So I was covering that event on a bunch of different ways, and it was like my first event where I did like a photo shoot of someone. I was like, oh my God, don't mess up, get the lighting right.
Oh yeah, by the way, those who are wondering who Bear is a renowned car model, but she's a little different from most car models because she actually drifts, she actually builds her cars, she actually works on her own cars, and she has the rugged name of Bear, if you want to call it that, and because of that, she's just renowned in the industry. So, and she ended up becoming really good friends of ours with time as Rivsu started growing, and we brought her on more and more as a model. And eventually Johnny worked at Rivsu too at one point, working with me. We both did marketing. That was kind of fun.
That was interesting. Those times were interesting. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had moments.
Hold on, so let me explain something to people real quick. Those that are following that don't know what a Fluffernutter is. So I need to. It's crazy how many people I meet that don't know what a Fluffernutter is. So the general idea, and I'll give you. This is an inside look, okay? Okay, cool. Jeez, only one person is following on. If you are on Instagram Live, switch. Go to YouTube. Go to the link in my bio, and it'll take you to the live version on YouTube. It's so much better. I got a Fluffernutter live cam. I'm so proud of that. All right, so this here. Oh, let's go fancy. Let's make it on here. Hold up.
I would think you would like spread it better.
Nope. It's just chaos. It's peanut butter and marshmallow in between two slices of bread. It's ridiculously nutritional, and it's all fancy and pretty and whatnot. See, it's got that fancy mold look.
So wait, did you cut that, or was that bread that size?
Yeah, I cut it because I can't eat that much. That's just too much.
Do you forget to cut the crust?
Let's see here. Oh no, I'm not gonna cut the crust. I ain't a child. I mean, I do cut the crust sometimes, but shit, what we're gonna? There was something I was gonna say because that was what a Fluffernutter was. Oh yeah. We had more comments on here. Let's see here. Here's your answer, man. That is why Carmen's last name. Which is weird because Quattro is used by Audi, and Audi is German.
Isn't Audi? Yeah, I was gonna say it's German.
So Carmen, you're lying, or you just don't know your heritage.
No, because Quattro has I think two T's in it, right? Quattro for Audi Quattro is 2 T's.
I don't know. I think Carmen's lying. Let's just stick with that.
Yeah.
He actually said, he said, and yes, it is my last name, and I used to work at an Audi dealership. See? I don't know, man. I think you might want to do Ancestry.com.
So you should so if you if your name is Quattro, you worked at Audi, you have to own an Audi Quattro. Like that's just like the trifecta.
Oh God. Oh, Mom's giving supportive comments here. She's letting us know that we're
Thanks,
doing
Mom.
great. Great.
We should put Mom on here one day.
Yeah. Mom, do you want to come on here? You want to come on right now? By the way, you guys. So those that are watching, check this out. When we bring guests on, it took me forever to make this. This whole setup of going like full live is crazy. It is a very thorough, extensive process, and it took a long time to make this happen. But one of the things is bringing on guests, and I didn't want it to just be how right now the screen is divided, showing you and or showing me and Johnny. If I bring on a guest, it'll look like this, and then I guess no. But see, you can see here, we can bring on a guest here and put him right in the middle, and we can have a full conversation. Let's see. Audi is German car, but the Quattro system is Italian. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I need the more you know frickin' graphic, man. We are learning on this shit right now.
It's in full.
Oh, mom does not want to come on. You don't have to yell.
Right? Capitalize like no. Still love you, Mom.
I'm gonna eat this sandwich, man. Oh yeah, you know how it goes.
I drank. Where's your water? Do you have your water? You forgot your water. Bam!
Got it.
Would have been hilarious if that just like
all over my equipment. Okay. Oh God, I see the delayed stream on my side, and I just watched myself talk with my mouth full. I looked so good. I looked so good. Perfect. It was just like... Okay.
So hey, I have something.
Hi.
What's up with that glitch post? Like there was glitch aviation Andy Pate vlog.
Oh, you mean mine? That's so funny because I was on like a glitch click too. Because I made a glitch post for Blue Line. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about my own personal one. And, okay. So I made that glitch post because it was intertwining both of my logos. So those that are new that have met me, that haven't known of me vlogging in the past, you guys only know me for Pilot Adventures, right? That version of vlogging per se, which I haven't really done much of. I'll get to that in a second. Then there was Andy Pate Vlogs. That's what I was before this whole pilot thing. I used to vlog on a weekly basis and post it, that whole deal. So what I ended up happening was I am now in a new position, which someone's Instagram question kind of ties into this here. But I got a new position at Blue Line. I now instruct part-time, so they only have me with one student at a time. And the remaining 60% of my time that I have left is all dedicated to marketing. So that's the reason why if any of you guys are following Blue Line Aviation on Instagram or Facebook or now TikTok, because your boy put Blue Line on TikTok.
Oh, God.
Did you see the graphic?
Wait, are you going to dance?
So that's what's funny. In the graphic, I put it in there. I said in there, I was like, hey, Blue Line's on TikTok. And I promise we won't do instructor dance videos. And then it like ended with maybe. So I can't tell you, since internally people have found out that I created Blue Line and TikTok, people have been like 3 different instructors have come up to me and saying, look, I'm not dancing. I need you to know that. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to make you dance. I promise. But, man, I rabbit holed in the wrong direction. So what happened with that marketing, the reason why I have a glitch post on my own personal page is because the owner of Blue Line wanted a video for Blue Line that essentially was, hey, a day in the life of CFI. And I instead was like, well, hey, what about allowing me to just vlog and let me do what I was doing in the past, vlog and post on a weekly basis. And you would be able to see everything. You would see, it'd still be my personal life, but it would also clearly include Blue Line because Blue Line makes up a majority of my current conscious time. So that intertwine is what that glitch post is about. It's essentially letting you guys know, like, hey, like, I'm bringing the vlogs back. First vlog, by the way, it'll still be called Andy Pate Pilot Adventures. The first one should be coming out Thursday, and it's about my first student's first solo. Do you know what a solo is, by the way, Johnny?
like solo flight, like they fly alone, and
Yeah,
if they make
yeah.
it, great. If they don't make it, they fail.
Or
Jeez,
die. I mean, I don't know how it goes. Oh God, thank God. For those watching, we have an extensive process before we let someone go solo. We're not just like, all right, you flew 3 times, here you go, have fun. Hold up, let's see what we got here. I love this Audi masterclass we're having. I know, right? We're teaching people. The people that are watching that have no idea about cars, they're probably like, don't even know what a Quattro is. There must be instructor dance videos. So, Johnny, have you ever seen, there's a video, okay, sorry, I was getting out of focus. Have you seen the video of, it's like 3 black dudes and 3 white dudes, and they're both dancing to that Ocean Spray song, and they're like hip thrusting the whole song. Have you seen this? So
we got a way to bring that up.
I wish I could. You guys, I promise in the future we're going to be able to bring in content and share it with you. Like right now I'm trying to explain a video, and it'll look like this. Hold up.
Like Fluffernutter?
It'll look like this. So we'll be able to share content, and right now it's screen sharing off of my desktop. But every time we've tried this, it gets just too laggy, and we can't make it work. So I'm trying to fix that. We'll figure it out. But point is it's a video of, it looks like a dance competition. So it looks like essentially people competing with the Ocean Spray song, and in the most awkward, dead staring, and they're just thrusting their hips into the song. And it is awkward and weird, and I want to do it so bad. I want to do it with 3 Blue Line instructors and then 3 instructors from ATP, if that was possible, and like have them do that. Dude, that would be hilarious.
That would be pretty, that'd be legit.
Oh, for sure.
So I wonder, are you guys allowed to like do soft pranks?
What do you mean?
Like like I guess it would be dark. You're like, oh God, like the plane shut off, we're gonna die. But that's kind of dark, like something of that.
Nope. There's a video right now that's going viral, and the guy's gonna probably catch shit for it, but he's a helicopter pilot. He's in a Robinson, and he's filming himself. Oh, okay. So a Robinson it's just a type of helicopter. If you've ever gone on a helicopter tour, that's probably the helicopter you win. It's a Robinson R-22.
I call them kit helicopters because they don't look like. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, good point, right? I'm gonna slip things that I'm gonna not realize that people don't know. Like these things have become secondhand nature to me. So if I'm like, yeah, I was like, I don't know, I was shooting the ILS approach for 2-3 left and cross Docat, and you're like, dude, what is all of that? Stop me.
Yeah, or you're shooting at somebody or whatever, and you're like, oh.
So anyways, this helicopter pilot, he was filming himself, and he had tour guests in the back seat, and he filmed himself passing out. He was faking it, and man. And that's not like that's the. By the way, that's the hard thing about vlogging, because the FAA is like really strict about things, so it's really difficult to choose exactly what I can or cannot film. And it's not that we're doing things illegally. It's just, you know how there's like dumb laws that are out in the States? Like you can't, like in Oregon, you can't push a moose out of a plane on a Wednesday. Like that's a thing.
What?
Yeah. So the FAA has rules too that are like, really? Like, come on. So because of that, it's just best not to post certain things. So it makes it a little difficult to vlog that type of content.
Maybe you shouldn't vlog passing out. That's illegal.
Yeah, like that's no, because you should never be losing visual sight of your flight. So that's one of those things where it's like, no, you can't do that. It is so strict. It is crazy. So that's why, any of you guys wondering why I haven't posted any videos about my time at Blue Line, I am a Blue Line cheerleader in this case. So I have enjoyed my experience working at Blue Line, but the videos are just too in depth, and it's just not worth. It's just not worth it for some dude to get pissed because he doesn't like my videos, and he reports me to the FAA about some small thing, which happens to aviation YouTubers. So it just won't be worth it. Wow. Hey, Carmen has a question for you, by the way.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, no and no. So I've seen what Andy has gone through, and it looks intense, and I'm not that, how do you call it, hyper focused. It just seems overwhelming. Even like right now, being a business owner, hiring and letting people go and doing projects like that gives me anxiety. So I can only imagine the procedures that I have to go through just to fly. I totally mess it up. Yeah, nah. I'll leave it to the pros. I'll leave it to you guys.
I think you
I
do
can fix your
fine.
car.
Yeah,
You think
right.
so? No, man. I don't know. It's intense because like you got like your flight thing and the flight plan, and it just seems so overwhelming. It's like stressful. And then it's like,
Yeah.
are my company? Yeah.
Well, and that's what's interesting too, right? Is that like I think you would have the temperament to be able to pull it off, for sure. But that's why. So anybody that watches that you're curious about becoming a pilot or going, especially if you intend to go to a flight school, you gotta understand. Blue Line is an amazing flight school as a student. Like you will do very well going through that program. It's so crazy how many times students come from other like mom and pop flight schools. They come into our program and they tell us the things that they know or they don't know, and it's like, how have you been flying this whole time? Like for example, we do every time before we go fly, we have to do weight and balance. We have to make sure that the plane is balanced. We had a student come on. He already had his private license. He came on to do instrument and on. He went to get all of his other ratings through Blue Line. He came in and didn't know how to do weight and balance because his instructor never taught him. And he somehow got through all of his private stage with some instructor, passed his test, and it was like, how? This is crazy. So it is kind of nuts. But yeah, point is, if you're going to go to flight school and you're going to choose to do an intense program, you have to love aviation. Because if you don't love aviation, that's what's not going to, it's going to be very difficult to pull yourself through when times do get hard. And they do get hard. Like in basic training in the military, right? Like you're lucky there. You don't have to love the military because it's literally illegal to leave basic training. Like you don't
What?
get, yeah, you can't like, I remember day 3 of being in basic training, I was already planning how to escape. Like, because I don't think
Is that where they say you go AWOL?
yeah, that's literally going AWOL. The second, yeah, day 1, you are essentially contracted at that point.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can't leave legally. Physically you could, but
Legally,
yeah.
you can't.
Hold on, let's see here. 3 scenes look so professional. Love it. Your boy made that. Let Andy, dude, that'd be nuts. Let Andy instruct you. Like, if you come on, like, you want to become a pilot, I got you, bro.
We get in trouble.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
God.
man.
Hey, can this plane land in grass? I don't know. Let's figure it
I
out.
don't know. Figure it out.
Oh God. What were we talking about? We were talking about something prior to.
I don't know.
You were asking me. Go ahead.
I asked you something. I want to ask you something else.
Okay, fine.
So, you had a post that you said something about a NASA shirt. What was that about? You're like, wore that NASA shirt, and I was like, and it was funny because I was like, yo, I was wearing. It was hilarious. Like, I have this designed shirt that has like this NASA astronaut. It says NASA on it, and I'm like, how did he know? I was like,
So, you guys would. I don't even know if I want to talk about this. Okay, so so I posted something that was supposed to be a personal message to somebody, and I don't know if that person is watching because I can't tell who's watching on YouTube. On here, I can tell on Instagram, but that person's not on there. So it was supposed to be a personal message to somebody, and I accidentally posted it to my Instagram stories instead. And I didn't realize it. It was up for like a couple minutes, and by that point, like a good amount of people had already seen it. And I saw it and was like, "Oh God!" And instantly was just like, "Delete, delete, delete, delete." And I was like, "Oh man, I felt so stupid." Oh God!
like
But I don't think that
those-
person is watching. I don't think so. Okay, cool. I told that person about it. I was like, "Nah." But
My bad.
okay, hold on. So, I still, from you guys, from my former Fluffernutter lives, I still actually have a script, but we clearly have not been following anything. We collaborate beforehand to talk about certain things we want to talk about, but it's just been random this whole time.
I think it's like it's supposed to be random, I guess, to an extent. You know, it's like a couple dudes just, hey, dog,
Dog. There's a dog.
That was random.
Look, let's see if I can get it. Oh, it came off focus.
He's like, you do not hide.
Okay. Distracted. So, let me explain something else to you guys that are watching this, by the way, is these Fluffernutter lives should be happening. Right now, they're happening every other week on Monday at 8 p.m. And they happen on Monday just because that's just the day that works for both Johnny and I. So that's what we're doing here. Let's see. Hold on a second. Andy, veteran to veteran, compare basic training difficulty to Blue Line. Blue Line is second to basic training because Blue Line is like better way to say it. Basic training is like Blue Line, but with a bunch of people yelling at you, and you're constantly having to work out, and you're constantly just wanting to cry and go home. But it wasn't that way for everybody. That's just me. A lot of guys that I know, like, unless it's just the macho attitude, that people are just like, well, basic training was easy. But looking back on it, it was like, okay, yeah, it was kind of cool, but when you're in it, So Blue Line is kind of like the education side, the fast-paced, intense type stuff, but we get you through it. What's she talking about?
Embarrassing.
Oh, the Instagram post. God, man, I'm gonna have short-term memory already. I'm only 32. Okay, yeah. So every other week, Mondays, 8 p.m. We'll be bringing guests on. I'm working on that now on people I want to bring on. If Alex is still watching, Alex is a senior instructor at Blue Line, but I want to bring him on not because of that. It's one because he's just a cool dude. He's just awesome, and he brews his own beer. So it'd be really cool to bring him on and just be like, why do they call it hops? Like, so I know nothing about alcohol, so it'd be cool to bring that on. He likes smoking barbecue and stuff like that. So, and he was my CFI instructor. And then there's other people I want to bring on as well. Like Tahir, I got to bring Tahir on. Tahir is a guy I used to work with. He was worked for a company called Guardian Wraps, or still does. He owns Guardian Wraps. And I came on to help him grow that business. And I want to bring him on because people seem to be fairly interested in his life because he owns an R33 with a converted front end for an R34. He has a GTR, an R35 GTR. So, and he makes cars all pretty and stuff. So it'd be kind of cool to bring him on and talk cars at some point. So yeah, we're gonna bring a guest on. So you guys know about all that stuff. We're going to talk about SpaceX here because you guys don't know. Yesterday was a weird day for me, man. And you weren't there to, like, comfort me. What's up with that, bro?
Every day weird for you?
But SpaceX was supposed to launch last night and they didn't. And that was really upsetting. So they're supposed to relaunch tonight, hopefully. But we'll see what happens.
I don't know. Like right now, like I was worried that my power was going to go out because there's a thunderstorm going on outside. So hopefully it's...
Wait, what's the... I'm sorry, guys that are watching this. I don't mean to make this boring. How's the weather in Florida?
Oh, great today. It was raining yesterday, raining today. The other day... I think
but is it
Wednesday.
Cold?
Nah, not anymore. Interesting.
Yeah, it's cold as shit here. Like, this is stupid.
Last week. This week it was like 86 or something. That was crazy. I'm inside. I'm demoing this historic, or the interior of this historic home in Sanford, and it's like a boiler in there, man. And all the windows open. There's no power in the house. There's nothing. I'm just like, man, just like water. I'm just like, I can't breathe, bro.
That's crazy.
Bad.
It's annoying right now. So at Blue Line, our fleet has been grounded for like 5 days now.
Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. So I feel really weird because of how long I have not flown. And it's just because the weather is like really bad right now. So it's not ice. It's not like snowing here, but it's like right there at the cusp. So, I'm going to test you, Johnny. Do you know what temperature does water freeze at? What would it be? Yeah, 32 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been like 34, 35 degrees. So it's just cold enough where it's not doing anything. The problem with planes is the second that you start taking off and like flying away, like you climb and it gets colder and colder and it turns into ice almost immediately after takeoff at that point. So we haven't been able to fly because we can't legally fly into ice because
So
we'll
does
die.
that push back students' graduation date or something because that's no?
Yeah, so the way it works at Blue Line is their schedule's already laid out for them to graduate well before 6 months. So that's the way it's set up. And that additional amount of time is buffer for situations like this. So a prime example, like even me, I dealt with weather delays like this and COVID hit right when I got into the program. And I still graduated in 6 months. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But
So Blue Line, what Blue Line? So speaking on Blue Line, what's up with that building, bro? That looks pretty intense.
dude, I'm so pumped about the barbecue. You guys,
Wait, time out.
Blue Line is the flight school I go to, and it's the flight school I work for. And we're moving to a place called Johnson County. It's weird I don't know what it is in drive time. I know what it is in flight time. Like it takes a half an hour to get there from Raleigh to get to Johnson County in plane. What that is in car, I don't know.
I
But
thought it was in the same location. All this time, I'm like, oh, cool. They're just building it over there. Not
yeah, no. Yeah, so they're actually building a building. It's at a local airport, and it's got 3 floors. I wish I could share the content on here, you guys. Oh, it's so upsetting. But either way, the first floor is going to be for the students. The second floor is going to be where the staff resides, and then the third floor is going to be a barbecue joint. It's literally going to be like a barbecue joint. We just landed the people too. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about them yet. But Trey, the owner of Blue Line, said that it's amazing. Like there is a famous. If it ever happens, Johnny, that when I move back to Florida and you and I get into a plane and we fly here to North Carolina, there's a place that we're supposed to go to called the Smoke Pit. It's a renowned place you're supposed to fly to get barbecue in a plane. So that's what most pilots end up doing, right? But now it sounds like we're gonna have the place to go to, which is gonna be kind of cool. So, but
you're saying that you're not gonna fly from North Carolina to Florida like you have to. Like, why can't you? That's a question. Could you borrow a plane?
yeah, but it's expensive. It's so dumb how expensive. If there's one thing I hate about aviation, it's stupid how it's dumb how much everything costs. Like to rent a plane it can be okay. Here's the downside about Blue Line. Okay, here's the negative. We're trained in brand new, like 2018 and above, glass cockpit, like digital display type aircraft. Okay, so brand new type stuff. To rent that type of aircraft is usually around $200 an hour. Okay, now I can fly to Florida for much cheaper than that, but now I'm in some 1970s, like just barely being held together Cessna. And I can do it for like $60 an hour. And it's just like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't want to deal with that. So, hold up.
Wait.
Okay, so someone on Instagram commented something, and they said, so D-Strunk10, if you're still watching this, watch on my YouTube. You're doing it wrong already. But he asked, is there going to be an audio file, like a podcast uploaded for Fluffernutter Live? I never thought about that. This isn't really a podcast, though. There's a lot of visual representation. I don't know how that would work.
That'd be interesting, though. Like, I don't know. We'll put it on our, we'll check on it.
Yeah, actually, you guys watching right now on YouTube, tell me if you would be interested in that. Like, do you think it'd be worth it? Because we don't really talk. The whole point of podcasts, like the podcasts that I listen to, are like Bigger Pockets, right? And then there's like pilot podcasts, and those are like informational. But this, would people listen to this like on their drive to?
Yeah, we're just like kicking it. Like, I don't know how informative. Well, I guess we learned about Carmen Quattro.
Yeah. So you guys let me know, let me know in the YouTube comments, those that are following, let me know if you'd actually be interested in me actually turning this. This will be uploaded to YouTube, this version of it. And it will also be taken and put into Instagram TV too. So that's going to be kind of cool. But I think we have to keep them under an hour to make that happen. We'll find out as time goes on.
We'll figure that out for you.
There was something I was going to ask you. I don't remember though.
Me? What is that
crate?
thing?
It's a bread tie, fidget type stuff. Something about a crate.
A crate. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Ha.
What?
So
I just remember like you and I were talking about a while ago. I just don't remember what it was.
so in debris removal or junk removal, whatever you guys want to call it, we always bring the things we get to the dump, to our local landfill. And I have this 16-foot trailer, and it has 4-foot walls. So sometimes, if you just want to be lazy and not walk out of it, you just jump over the wall. Um, and so one of my guys jumps out of the thing. And if you've ever seen Saw, when this gets dark, but the guy sticks his head in this box.
Is he alive?
Yeah, no, it was his leg, not his head. But the guy he sticks his head into this box trying to get something, and like he can't get his head out, like because like the spikes things. Anyways, his foot gets caught inside the milk crate, and I'm like looking at him for like 2 minutes. He's just like moving around. I'm like, "What are you doing, man? You good?" And he's like, "I'm stuck in a milk crate." I'm like, "Wow, bro."
Hold on, wait. Let me clarify about this. Hold on. Are you saying his foot or his head got stuck in a milk crate?
His foot.
Oh, I was like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, I was using the movie Saw because his head goes in and then he can't take his head out. But his foot was like, if there was a slit in the milk crate, his foot was in it and it just closed. So he couldn't get his foot out. So I'm like, dude, how did you do this?
So you got to see how I pictured this. So you segued this from a Saw movie, okay? And this is the way I pictured this story happening. So because you started with that, explaining it that way, I thought you literally walked up to your friend with a milk crate attached to his head, and you just walk up to him like, hey, is everything all right? Like, just completely ignoring the idea that there's a milk crate on his head.
No, not at all. But it was hilarious because we were playing with this milk crate for like 5 minutes. Like, dude, how'd you get your foot in this milk crate? Like, his foot broke through the mesh. And then the mesh closed on his foot. And I'm like, how do we get you out of there? I'm like, I have an axe. I can start chopping at this milk crate. But that's sketch, bro. It was hilarious. I eventually got him out. But it was just like, how'd you do that? Like, he's like, I jumped in. I'm like, oh my. It was so funny. I thought, that made my day. It's like, you're stuck in a milk crate at the dump. I'm about to just leave
It's
you
funny.
here.
The stupid shit we do. Dude, I can't tell you how many times I'm almost run into a prop. Like the propeller blade. Bro, and they're like, they would hurt. Like, which is weird because they're made of wood, but it would still hurt to hit them. Like, and you can't look uncool in front of students. You got to be cool, man. You got to be like, I'm an instructor. I'm practically Viper from Top Gun. Oh, God. Wait, have you seen Top Gun?
I saw it when I was a kid because of my dad. I haven't seen, like, I have to obviously see it again so then I can see the new movie whenever that comes out.
Viper was like, he was like the main instructor.
I know Maverick and Goose and...
Hey, Carmen wanted to let us know that he doesn't think his last name is important enough. That's funny.
It's important for a vehicle, okay?
Let's see here. I'm about to actually answer some of y'all's questions really quick. Yeah, let me do that. It's actually a really good time to do it. Okay, so we got questions. So what I do for you guys that are following this, I post things on Instagram. I post a sticker on there that you guys can ask me questions. Now, just a heads up, if you guys follow on YouTube, okay, they're going to be a lot more active. I'll answer your question right then and there, unless it just gets chaotic. I have never had more than 12 people at a time on a live stream, though, so I don't think... We'll see how this goes. But that being said... Oh, yeah, Instagram questions. So I post them on Instagram for you guys it's the same day that this feed goes up. And you guys can ask me any questions you want. And usually they seem to be pilot related. So Matthew asked a question. He's a student. When I joined the program, he was doing the program with me. Him and I were like lined up with each other. He said, when are you coming to Ohio to visit? Never. I have no interest in Ohio.
Damn, rejected.
Screw that state. Like, what? It's weird. It's weird how many people are at Blue Line and are from Ohio, and they're like, "You just have to visit," and I'm like, "No." Like, I'm
Bro,
from Orlando. Like, top that. Like, I don't understand how you would top that. Like, if you're okay, New York City, okay, I can see how maybe there might be interest in that. Chicago, right? And those are up north, and it's cold and annoying.
it's in Chicago.
Are you kidding me? The Windy City, dude, it'd be huge to see. Like, that'd be crazy.
So I drove by Chicago and I stopped to get like one of their famous sandwiches that they have that you like dip in this sauce. That was delicious. So cool. But their pizza is like man, like deep dish. It's
Yeah,
just a
dude,
sauce
New York
cheese.
pizza. New York pizza all day. Like,
I can't. I don't even know about that either.
then
My
what
wife's
kind of
from New
pizza do you
York.
like?
Pizza's pizza to me. Like so, like my wife's like, "Oh no, New York got the best pizza," and I'm like, "Why? Like, what's so special about it?" So I go to this place. It's soggy and freaking oily. I go to this place, it's thin and crunchy. It's got a bunch of cheese, and then there's another one that has a bunch of powder on it. So I'm like, "Which one's which? Like, what do you like?" I don't know.
That's
Mellow
stupid.
mushrooms. My
You're
place, I
practically
guess.
right
I don't know.
now saying that if you had a New York slice of pizza next to you and let's say Domino's, you're like,
I
nah.
Domino's is garbage compared to. I mean, it's like
um. Oh, hold up. I'm supposed to be answering questions. When does the new Top Gun hit theaters? I don't know. There's rumor that it's not going to come out summer now, or it might come out late summer, which is really annoying. But we'll see what happens. It's getting kind of annoying.
you should go
Uh,
dressed like him.
Jordan 50. Man, I haven't talked to you in forever. Jordan 50 used to work. Not. Have you noticed that Guardian Wraps is with a new company? Like they've partnered up with somebody called Hard Park
Yeah,
Performance.
yeah, they got some like really nice trucks and that wide body Mustang, boy.
So Jordan used to work with that guy, or like work with him or something. So what's up, man? I've been watching your videos on Blue Line. I plan on attending Blue Line in June. Oh no, this is somebody different. Yikes! Sorry, Jordan. You literally have the same profile picture as somebody else. Planning to Blue Line in June, coming in with about 100 hours of prior training. Looking forward to it, dude. You're gonna love it. It's intense, so come here like committed. So make sure you're ready for it. But they'll get you through. Matt also asked, "Who's the best instructor at Blue Line?" I don't know if I want to answer that. We bring this
Not
now a
you.
commercial. I'm gonna leave it to Johnny. Johnny can answer it now.
Definitely not Andy.
Oh God. Okay. I'm not answering that. I'll say me, and you guys can be mad at me for that stuff, and just be like, "Oh
Well,
God, he's."
I'm not in Blue Line, but I will say when it comes to Andy's way of doing things, he's very thorough. And that's been something like a pet peeve of mine. Cause like, bro, like he's got notes and systems and processes and like he's thorough. And then he'll have a process for a process. Like, so he's good at what he does at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm so like I really do. Like I made a Blue Line tutorial, like a YouTube video tutorial, how to do something on our website, because it was just so out there. No one knew how to do it. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna like screen record. I threw sexy jazz music on the back end of it, and it's literally a screen recording of how to navigate our website. And it's just like totally wasn't necessary. But
Yeah, that's a little much.
Carmen said he's born and raised in New York, so not biased at all. But New York pizza is the best. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not
You know
listening to
what,
the
Alan?
German.
Yeah.
The German
Damn.
that's claiming to be an Italian. I see you. I see you. But okay, so Carmen actually asked the question. Man, Carmen, you are active right now. So Carmen asked the question as well on Instagram. Do you recommend a break or rest after completing the career pilot program? Yeah, for sure. Like I left and came and visited you guys, got that Model 3 rented, thanks to Tahir. Tahir rented that for me. It's 100% necessary. The first 2 weeks of you getting out of the program, you feel like there's a test right around the corner. You can't shake it. You feel like it's there. Highly recommend definitely getting rest in between. I took a month and a half off, but that was to fit in properly with Blue Line's schedule, and it was
So
awesome.
that.
Go.
I have a question on that. So you take the rest, like for example, you took a rest for a month or whatever. Do you feel refreshed after that, or do you feel like you set yourself backwards because now you forgot some things? Like for example, for
Oh
me,
yeah, for
when I came
sure.
out of school, like I immediately went into the field and worked for an automotive dealer. And it was like cool because I wanted to keep all the information relevant and stay on par and not forget like how to do certain things. So I imagine a
Yeah.
month break would make me like super rusty.
Yeah, for sure. I ended up after I came back after a month and a half, I literally came back and I was like, you guys, I was telling them they have a process to bring you on as an instructor. So it's not like the day one they're sending me to a student and instructing. There was like a 2 week period where they're onboarding you and getting you refreshed. It was so bad. We have a specific speed we have to get to on the plane to be able to take off. We call it the rotate speed. Okay. And in the 40, in the plane that I fly the most, it's 67. Okay. So that's the speed we're supposed to go to. So first flight, I told my senior instructor, I was like, dude, I'm telling you, I don't remember this stuff. So, and it was crazy, like at the time, and I forget why I fell behind. I didn't even get the chance to actually look it up or something. But I got in the plane and he's there. He's a senior instructor. He's not going to let anything bad happen. I was just like, all right, we're going for it. Went full throttle and was just like, this feels like right where takeoff should happen. So that was a thing. So yeah, I literally forgot some of the most basic rudimentary stuff. But it was in a matter of like a week or two, it came back. So, and I literally created a lesson plan for every single syllabus that Blue Land ever created. So, so I won't forget anything ever.
You put a little sticker, 67.
Hey, let's see another question here. Nikki Ristafi, what is it like flying from the right seat after learning in the left? Bro, that is crazy. Have you ever? Yeah, a Rivsu. You drove a right-hand drive car. Okay,
Weird.
that transition isn't that bad. Like it's a little weird, but it's not too crazy, right?
Yeah, you get used to it after like 5 minutes of driving the car.
Yeah. Dude, in a plane, you're like, I don't remember how to fly. Like, switching sides is the weirdest thing. Nothing seems right. It's crazy.
Well, I can imagine you like control obviously certain things that you monitor over here are now on the opposite side and like
No, the whole panel is for the pilot, that one pilot. So there isn't like a pilot and co-pilot panel. It's literally that whole panel is specific to the pilot. So you're now just switching sides. And so the reason why he's asking that is we're taught in the left seat. That's called the captain's seat. Okay. So you're taught in that seat because that's where you're normally flying in a plane. Then as an instructor, you're taught how to fly in the right seat. And that's weird. It's such an odd, like, I can't explain it. Even landing, I was like, you're supposed to be on the center line, and I was just like way off to the right. So it was just kind of weird.
so I would think the center line is never center because you're either on the right seat or the left seat. So like is there some type of like thing on the plane that tells you, hey, this is center line? Or
I don't know if it changes per plane because I'm only familiar with Diamond aircraft, but the general idea is that the paint should go right between your legs. So the little paint lines that you see on the runway, you try to line those up to go right between your legs, and it's usually like almost dead center for you. So look at you, man. You're a pilot now. Let's see. Jax Healy. So this is that question. How many hours of CFI would oh my god. How many hours of CFI work do you do in a week? So as an instructor, when I was a full-time instructor, you could be flying anywhere between 5 hours and like sometimes 7.5 hours, 8 hours. It depends on the type of lessons you're doing and stuff. And that doesn't include ground time. So that's just flights. That's you in a plane doing stuff. But now in the position I'm in now, I don't rack up that many flight hours. It was a sacrifice I was willing to make because I like the position I'm in. I think I'm more impactful in this industry in the position I'm in now. And I don't lose out on being an instructor because I get to have that one student and really concentrate on just that one student. So I'm kind of actually pumped about it. But that was the last question, man. Hold up.
So do you get one student? That's a question. Do you get one student at a time? Do you get multiple students to work with, or how does that work?
Yeah, if you're a normal instructor, they usually they'll narrow you down to I think max you can have is 3 students at a time. But most instructors I know only have 2. So that's usually how it works. So Mom's got a couple comments here. She said I'm the best instructor. Mom, you don't even know. You haven't even been in a plane with me. You don't even love me. Let's see. Johnny, excellent description of Andy. Wow, I'm just going to post all the things that are compliments about me. Okay. So this is about him being a German. Oh, God. Can you please tell us where you purchased your flight suit for the graduation photo shoot? You saw that, didn't you, Johnny?
Yeah, that was awesome. I thought that was like a poster for the movie. I was like, oh shit, look at this guy.
Carmen, I don't remember where. I think it might have been Amazon. It was the cheapest thing I found. Like,
the real question is, were those real aviators?
I mean, what's a real aviator? If you mean by are they Ray-Bans? No, they were like $13.
Gotta do it right. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I might wear aviators, but they're hard to rock, man. I got a funny face.
I mean, the photo looked great.
Oh, stop.
The boot up books. I don't know if your school's gonna like that, but you know.
They don't care. Those are all FAA books. So, Mom's letting me know I did order them from Amazon. Mom coming through like clutch, man. All right, bro. It's almost been a complete hour. That's crazy. So you have anything else?
Awesome.
Any of you guys have? If you guys have anything you want to say, by the way, so the timer, I'll still have an outro timer too for you guys watching. So I can start the timer, and my head will still be there, and you guys can still talk to me during the timer.
My head, it's a bobble. My head will be there.
It'll just be there, just my head. That's it. But that being said, yeah. Do you have anything, man? You want to tell the people?
Join us on the next one. I appreciate all the questions. Yeah.
When is the next one? By the way, while I'm looking that up, I'll look it up. Actually, yeah, if you can look it up on your side, because I want to look up the next SpaceX thing. So when is the next? Not this upcoming Monday, but the next Monday. The date of that one. And you guys are watching. SpaceX is launching at 10:59 p.m. tonight. And it's nothing crazy. It's just a thing. You get to watch it like in person, bro. But you'll probably be in bed by then.
Man, when I used to work for someone, so my old job, because I work for myself now, man, like parking lot, and I could see the rocket right there. It was freaking awesome. It was like, dude, perfect. And the vibrations, it was crazy because like I worked in a warehouse, right? So the warehouse doors are just like boom, 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 just shaking, crazy. It is always an experience, man. Always an experience.
I know. I can never emphasize to people. I want people to watch a rocket launch so bad because to them, I remember being that person. I remember being like, well, whatever. Like prior to December of 2015, that was the first launch that I ever watched, and it was the one where SpaceX landed for the first time.
Oh my god!
And it was like yeah. And I just happened to watch that live. Like that was just pure coincidence. I just heard that there was this company doing some weird thing trying to land rockets. And now here I am, like thoroughly, like a little bit too obsessed. But like I can't explain it to people. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, if you go watch a rocket launch, make sure it's a SpaceX launch, and make sure they're landing on land. It is a surreal experience. It is crazy seeing those boosters come back.
You watched Falcon Heavy, right? Like I think you were closer than me because I was on the water. I was on a boat as close as you can get for Falcon Heavy, and the landing like how they landed was intense. Like it's an experience you have to go through. Like the vibrations, the sound, like it's just crazy. It's crazy.
It's because when I was there, so I was there at Kennedy Space Center. Like I saw the maiden flight. So this is the Falcon Heavy launch. This is the launch for you guys that don't know that launched a car into space. So that was the famous launch. The reason why Elon did that is this is the first time Falcon Heavy ever launched. It was like a new rocket at the time for SpaceX. And when a new rocket launch, it's called the Maiden Launch. And that launch, they're supposed to launch a payload. They're supposed to launch weight. Usually, industry standard is to just have pallets of concrete that match the weight that they want to launch. Elon said, screw that. I'm launching my car to space. And it was amazing. Like, it was such an awesome thing. But it's when those boosters come back. Okay, so first off, when the rocket launches, it's quiet. You don't hear anything. It's like it's up there and you don't hear anything. You see it clearly. And then you just start hearing like this crackling sound. It's a crack, 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 crack. And it just starts rumbling everywhere around you. It's nuts. Then it gets quiet. And then you're just looking up in the sky. You're looking for these boosters. You got to keep in mind, 15-story tall metal pipes are coming down from the sky, okay? So they're coming down, and you don't see them because they're too high up. And then you see them both light up to enter the Earth's atmosphere again, and then they disappear again. And you're like, oh, shit, where are they at? Where are they at? And then you see them light up again, and you watch them. And it doesn't make sense when you watch them. They go like, let's say the bottom of my screen is like Earth's surface. They're like, whoo, and then they like hover and then slowly come down. It's really weird. It looks like they're going to crash. Then it gets quiet. Nothing happens. And then the sonic booms of both boosters, it just goes boom, 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 like all over Titusville. It is the craziest sound. And I'm telling you, I literally was tearing up at the Falcon Heavy launch. I was so into it. It was crazy.
Yeah, definitely an emotional. Especially for someone to see, like, this is like technology. Like, I've never got to see the old rockets. I never got to see NASA launch anything back in the day when they were the shuttles. So to see something like this, like next level technology, is like, whoa. Like, yeah,
it makes me. I used to not give a shit about the space shuttle. Like, I used to not, like, whatever, it's the space shuttle. But now I have such a huge appreciation for it. Like, it's crazy. Like, that thing was. Granted, it was like a pit hole for money, but it was crazy what that thing was capable of. Hold up. Carmen's got a question. Hold up. One last pilot question. When doing CFI training, did you train in the right seat or left seat? You always train in the right seat. Because you have to always teach people in the left seat. That's the intention. Unless you're a CFI instructor teaching someone to become an instructor, then you'll teach in the left seat. Jesus, that was hard to say. Mom's throwing her last comment at us. Great job, guys. Very entertaining. You're welcome, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
All this is for you. This whole thing.
All for you.
It was expensive, man. So SpaceX is launching tonight. It's nothing crazy. It's their satellite service that they're launching. They're trying to bring internet to the whole world. Starlink? Starlink. Yep.
So I saw a photo of that. Like, someone had this like receiver and they connected it to a laptop and they had high-speed internet.
Yep.
But like, obviously, that doesn't affect us here. That's
correct.
More for like.
Yeah. So no, it actually it's not correct because it's literally for everywhere. The idea is Starlink will literally cover internet through the entire world except the polar caps. So like Antarctica and the North Pole won't have any reception. Just based off of, like, it's pointless. Like, whatever. No one needs reception up there.
Whatever.
So, but yeah. Carmen says, thanks, guys, for answering all the questions and doing this. For sure. This is going to be fun. This is mostly, you guys, it took me a while to get Fluffernutter live. I knew I wanted to co-host. So, John, I'm about to throw you a huge compliment, so don't let your head get too big. But I wanted to bring him on because Johnny and I have always had a really good time. Every time we ever conversed, we always had good conversations. Johnny is a character. He's hilarious, and bringing him on, I think he's going to bring a good amount of energy to the show, and I'm pumped to bring him on, and he will be great when it comes to bringing guests on as well. So that'll be kind of cool. I look forward to our future posts, and if any of you guys are ever interested in coming on, you have like an interesting background or story, message me on any platform, and we'll look into making that happen. Hopefully I can convince Johnny to potentially do this weekly instead of bi-weekly. We'll see what happens. But we'll figure that out later. That being said, Johnny, I'm done with you. Goodbye.
Wait. Dude. Okay, bye.
Bye. All right. Actually, hey, you want to say bye to everybody?
Hey, yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Hopefully we put a smile on your face. Made some new friends with all of Andy's friends. Hopefully it was informative. And thanks for all the questions. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Until next time.
Love your face, man.
Peace.
And so now, you guys, we are here, and I'm trying to find a thing because, like I said, I'm learning this as I go. I know you guys, some of you guys have watched this and seen me do a talk with myself segments, and I'm actually not going to do one right now because I don't have anything. I don't know what to do, and it's really hard to do those. It's really hard to talk to myself. Shocker. But that being said, hold on. There's something I want to do if I can do it. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I do. Hey. So, bringing a little bit of music for you guys. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This show, I intend to do what I can with it as much as possible. I'm looking forward to bringing people on, guests of very special kinds of people that I've met throughout my life and having good conversations with them. I appreciate you guys coming on and commenting. I love your comments. It's been really fun answering all those questions. Those that are on Instagram, if you're still watching, I know some of you on here were talking to me, be on YouTube. So in the future, I'm going to probably completely disconnect from Instagram. Maybe. I haven't decided on that yet. I might keep this up, but I will frequently stop answering questions based off of Instagram alone. YouTube is the platform I want to be on. And depending on how well it does, I might stream it to Facebook as well. It's just that costs more, and I don't want to do that yet. So, but that being said, guys, I'm pumped that it's back. Look forward to my vlogs. Hopefully my first vlog will be posted this Thursday. And if you guys have any feedback, let me know. What do you guys think of this? Comment, message me, whatever it is. If there's anything you want me to do, anything I can add to the show, let me know. Right now, it's just me and Johnny shooting the shit. And that's kind of how I like it so far. So we'll see how this goes. All right, let me go ahead and start this timer. This will give you guys a little bit less than 3 minutes to ask any last minute questions, and I'll do what I can to answer them. So that being said, let's go and bring in that countdown timer. All right, you guys 2 minutes and 50 seconds to talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. I'm gonna miss y'all's face. I look forward to future Fluffernutter Live episodes. I'm so pumped about this, you guys. I'm so excited. Mom's loving the music that I had on beforehand. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. I like that. I'll mix it up too. I think I already answered this, Carmen, but yeah, you're welcome for answering this question. Thanks for asking questions. You're a good audience member. Appreciate that. Might have to bring you on one day, bro. Especially when you're a student, you can talk all the shit you want to about. If I'm your instructor, just talk about me. On Instagram, Max, sorry man, I missed you, bro. Next time, make sure you watch me on YouTube. Yeah, rock and shoot glasses can. I used to work for Oakley, guys. Don't watch shoot sunglasses. They can cause cataracts. That's what Oakley taught us. Which is kind of true. How about that some other time? I don't know how to say your name. I see you. Hi. Dude, I'm so pumped about this production. You guys, I'm just like in awe right now. Like, Johnny and I have been doing so many different tests and stuff. Sorry if the music is not... Hold on. Bring that music down a little bit. But we've done like 3 or 4 tests. I'm kind of surprised how well this worked out. I'm surprised 5 people are still watching. 6 people. Someone joined. That's kind of weird. Oh, don't forget, you guys. At between 52 seconds and 51 seconds on that timer you see, you gotta be dropping heads with me. Okay? That's how this works. Not to a table. Just rock out. Don't like hit the person next to you. Here it goes. Love this song. Love your faces, guys. Let's say, if you have any questions, throw them now. We've got 30 seconds left. Where are you guys on Instagram? Throw your face. Going away. Last 30 seconds for the YouTubers. Bye. Get ready for the head drop. Oh, I see that now. 25 seconds later. 15 seconds. Once again, love your face, guys. Not just upcoming Monday, but the next Monday. We'll be going live again, and I'll try to do it weekly with Johnie Gonzalez. Spacex Is Launching. Love your face, guys.